Providence Mayor Smiley is defending his proposed changes to PVDFest, saying he wants to put the event's focus back on the arts.
This even as he faces continued backlash over changes he's making to the festival, including the venue, date, and rules around drinking. 12 News reporter Alexandra Leslie joins us now live in studio. Alex, organizers expect 100,000 to attend the festival, which has now been moved to September.
Yeah, Mike, typically PVDFest happens about now in June, but Mayor Smiley told reporters after a lot of conversations with those in the hospitality industry, he saw a need to move the three-day event to a time of year where they could use more business. A three-day outdoor arts festival is closing out the summer season in Providence instead of kicking things off. Mayor Smiley says hotels and restaurants have told him they're overwhelmed with many public events this time of year.
While it was technically possible, one of our many goals, in addition to creating a great festival that puts Providence on the map, that creates audience for our local talent, is also to have economic impact.
Smiley says the hospitality industry expressed concern about a drop-off in revenue after Labor Day.
Where there are not as many public events, hotel rooms are not as full, restaurants are not as full, there's this lull.
Smiley joined other city officials Wednesday to announce programming details for the three-day event, which will include gospel singer Mavis Staples as the headliner. But the mayor has received pushback to some of the changes he's making, like moving the festival closer to the Providence River to promote and better accommodate waterfire.
We had the opportunity to both use this great public space that Providence has come to love. It is a 5-minute or less walk to 3 neighborhoods at a minimum.
One of the most controversial changes revolves around drinking, with no block parties or open containers allowed.
We made a decision, and I'll be clear, I made a decision, to put the focus on this festival back on the art, back on the performances, back on the experiences that families and residences can have. There are plenty of places for people to go get a drink, but the festival itself is not going to have open container this year.
Mayor Smiley did note the open container rule this year isn't indicative of a permanent change to the festival, but we'll have more on his response to critics coming up new at 6. Live in studio, Alexandra Leslie, 12 News.